What is up, guys? I hope you're well and welcome to another episode of Choosing Beggars, one of my favourite subreddits. If you are new here, please consider hitting that like, that subscribe button and that notification bell. It will help me massively. By now I'm hoping that we should have a Discord server, so if you look in the description below it should be there. Come on in, say hello, you're more than welcome. Let's get started. This dude first asked me if I could send him a free beat, which I declined. He then went on to ask me to do some free mixing. When I told him how much engineers cost, he gave me this answer. Can you at least mix for me? LMAO, you do know how much an engineer costs. No, I don't. If you can't afford beats, good luck finding someone to mix. Fuck that. Engineers are like 300 an hour. What the fuck? That's why I said you could mix it. Bruh, I ain't just gonna work for free. It takes hours to mix something. It's my birthday month, the 13th, and Black History Month. Help me celebrate by sending me dollars to buy weed, lavish vegan snacks, and my nails done. My Venmo is... Please share and donate so I can celebrate this month in style. Also, I lost one of my jobs, so this month is extra tight. So please, please, please. What's Venmo? I don't even know what that is. I'm going to have to Google that. But yeah, this person wants some lavish vegan snacks. Help her out. My boyfriend and I were at one of those local arts and food type festivals that they block off a few streets for. We were standing on the curb just waiting for some of our friends to arrive. In the street where all the booths were, a man was selling balloon animals, and a mum and her son walked up to him. The mum paid the man and he began making an impressive balloon dog. It was actually pretty intricate and took some time. The kid was so excited to get his balloon dog when it was done. The man handed it to him and the mum began leading her kid back towards the sidewalk. They didn't make it more than 10 steps before she led him too close to a tree. We heard a loud bang and looked over to see the child's face, which was completely shocked and devastated. The balloon artist hadn't got too far away and he turned around looking a bit exasperated. But he walked over to the kid and actually began making him a new one, telling me I'd be more careful with it. I think he was aiming at the mum because it really wasn't the kid's fault. The mum looked super grateful and tried to tip him, but he kindly waved her off. Everyone standing around gave him a little applause because people realised what a nice thing he had done. Well, I guess CBs can sense these things because immediately up walks another mum with her kid to the balloon artist. Oh, my son just loved that balloon animal. Oh, thanks, glad to hear it. Do you want me to make one for your son? Oh yes, he would love that. Okay, it's $15 for that one with that many colours and balloons. Oh, I don't have any money with me. Aren't these free for kids? No, mum, we sell them. But you made that one for free for the last kid. No, she paid before it popped almost right after they walked away, so I made it him for free, that's all. Well, I don't have any money. Can you just make him a smaller one? At this point, I think all of us silent observers are judging her, and the kid is getting upset. Here, what about this then? He reaches over to his booth and then ties a regular balloon and hands it to the lady. He wants a balloon animal, not a balloon. Never mind. CB walks off in a huff, dragging her kid, and BA looks a bit shocked. Luckily, a lot of people were watching this exchange and a few came up to buy a balloon animal for their kids. Poor guy was so nice not to deal with such a bitchy CB who wouldn't let their kid have a free balloon. My god. Some people can be so ungrateful. I'm looking for a place in with a capacity of at least 50 to 75 maximum. Must be licensed and have a kitchen willing to serve clientele liquor and food, and would be a serious bonus if it let minors in, but does not have to. I would like this space to hold future events. I would like this space to hold future events of mine. I'm looking for partners and somebody who is willing to give me a try so I can give their place a try and give back to the community. If you hook me up, I'll hook you up. Let's work together and build a business and make it successful. If anybody needs my email, just private message me. I'm not looking to pay rent. Kinda or more, I help you, you help me. Let's build something kinda deal. I have a dream, and I would love to see it become reality. Who wouldn't? Lol. Imagine that, a world where we can just have a free warehouse to make our business, not pay for it, not until our business gets started. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. And if it's successful, I might pay you in the end. What a world. A little bit of background to my dad's story when he denied a choosing beggar. He was a bit younger, around early to mid 30s. Looking back, I was a kid like 13 or something. So to the story. I saved a couple of gift cards from Toys R Us for Christmas and my birthday, so I wanted to go and get that sweet Lego ATTE. I had a bit more on gift cards and was only going to get that one, but my mum had the idea to also buy me the Jedi Starfighter. and my dad gave me the condition that I'd have to start going with him and his friends to the beach on the weekend for cleanups. Love you, Mum. We pulled up in the parking lot and I was raring to go. I jumped out the car, opened my dad's door, and was practically dragging him by the hand, trying to make a beeline to the Lego section. But before we entered the store, we saw a tired mum and her son. TM was packing her car with a couple of groceries from the adjacent supermarket, and CB was being a little shit, maybe a couple of years younger than me. We overheard their conversation. It went a bit like this. "But Mum, I want it, I want it, I want it." "I know, I'm sorry, but maybe next time we can get it for you." "But I need it now." "You don't need any more Legos. I already got you 2 spaceships." "But I don't want those anymore. I hate it. It's not cool anymore. I want a new one." Well, my dad, being the man he is, having raised both me and my older sister, gave TM an empathetic look and offered her. "Well, Mum, if it ain't too much trouble, I'd like to offer some help. How about I buy your kid a Jedi Starfighter? I'm getting one for this guy here." "Oh, you're such a saint. Thank you very much." "Hey CB, did you hear that? What'd you say to the nice man?" At this point, the only thing registered to CB that was going to get his Lego Starfighter, and he bolted into Toys R Us screaming hysterically. My dad suggested to the woman that she take a quick break and we'd be right back. Naturally, we found CB at the Lego section, making a mess of the place with boxes strewn everywhere. Maybe this was the result of other kids who were scrambling to get their Legos, but who knows. CB was clutching a Jedi Starfighter box, practically tearing it apart. My dad took the box from CB and dictated to CB that he'd have to wait till after my dad purchased it. I got the other boxes and we made our way to the cashier and was in line to purchase. Up until this point, CB had been preoccupied with his Jedi Starfighter, but he noticed that I was getting an ATT as well. That's when CB's ineffectual rage kicked in. "Why does he get that one? I want that one instead. He's getting that one." "Look, I told your mum I'm buying you this one only. But you promised me that I could get one. I want his right now." "I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm only getting you this one." So the tantrums begin. CB was wailing in the checkout line, crying as if he'd lost his mother. My dad, being the patient man he is, "Sonny, you got 10 seconds to stop crying." He continues to cry. "Too bad, kid. I didn't want to do it like this." My dad pays for the ATT and 1 Jedi Starfighter. He asks the clerk to put back the less damaged one, telling me to carry the Lego boxes. He scoops up the brat and carries him under his arm back to TM. All the while, CB was flailing, trying to squirm and kick his way out to no avail. My dad motioned over to TM and told her what happened. TM gave a shrug and left the parking lot, with CB being strangely quiet in the back seat. And that, folks, is how my dad dealt with an ungrateful child beggar. What a dad. I'd love to have seen that. I bet, like, being the son who just got all his Lego, I bet he was grinning. I bet he was grinning. Is the Switch still for sale? Yes, it is. It also comes with 3 games and an extra pair of Joy-Cons. Cool. Is there any way I can get you to lower the price at all? $450 is too much. What do you have in mind? $150? Seriously? No, I can't go that low. Please, this is the cheapest listing I could find. I even have a PS3 I'll give you with the money. No, $450 is a solid deal with what you're getting. Also, why did you choose my listing knowing you didn't have enough money for it? I'm not taking your PS3 either. I have a PS4. You know what? Fuck you. I'll look for someone that can give it to me cheaper. God knows you won't. You should have done that in the first place. Do you still do commissions? Yes, I do. What did you have in mind? Wanted a banner made for this website I'm launching this week. I'm thinking we could have something like technology looking that looks fancy. I'm not too picky on what it should look like. Okay, I can do that. Do you have the resolution size for me? 1920 by 270. Okay, I can make this work. I charge $100 up front and another $100 upon completion for a piece of this size. You can make payment too. This person told me you could do it for free. I'm not ready to spend $200 on a picture. Lol. Sorry, I don't give out my livelihood for free. I'd be willing to give you a discount. 10% first customer discount, so $90 and $90. Lol. This must be a joke. It's just a banner for a website. Fuck you, you're garbage and your art's garbage. Well, you sort me out. Yeah, because this person said it was free, lol. Have a nice life. Will do. Most choosing beggars must be people asking for free art. Because it's only a picture. It only takes a couple of minutes to do, surely. I work for one of the big cellular companies as a salesperson in Canada. We have CBs all the time, so it's nothing new. But this particular one was a bit of an arse. This isn't necessarily a long story, but there's a bit of back and forth with dialogue, so I apologise if it's a bit long-winded. Also for context, we don't authorise employee discounts at our location because there's a store in every mall that authorises them for us. It might be a bit redundant, but it's company policy, and I don't get a say in it. CB walks in. Hi, what can I... CB thrusts phone cable and plug at me. I need one of these. How much? Alright, we have those in stock. Do you need a plug in the cable or just the... And I'm a pensioner, so I expect a discount. No less than 15%. I'm getting a bit irritated with him cutting me off, but I'm by no means rude. Okay, we aren't allowed to discount accessories standalone. If you aren't getting a device with them, company policy again. Not my bag, but not my choice. But this location discounts their products for pensioners. So if you go there... I came here. I worked for this company for a number of years and I expect the discount. I won't lie, this man was being a bit of a dick and I didn't think he deserved a discount, but my manager was being very generous and said I could give 10% off of the plug and cable. She's almost too nice. So I spoke to my manager and she was very generous. I can make an exception and give you 10% off each. Why not 15%? That's what I asked for. The guys down there, flings his arms in a general direction, said they'd do it. I've worked in this mall for 2 years with this company and I know all the other guys in the stores. We're a tight-knit community. There's absolutely no way. Which place? He looks flustered. Some place, I don't know the name. But I can do 10% each. That's what I can offer here. Is there someone else I can talk to? I'm going to call this company about this. There's only me, sir. I'm already doing more than the max and I'm not technically supposed to be doing it to begin with. Then why not 15%? Because it's not worth my job. I don't want $20, give me $100. A while back when I was on holiday in Hong Kong, a lot of my relatives live there so I don't need to really pay for hotels, making it a cheaper place to visit over the summer. Originally I had planned to follow one of the tour groups, but I changed my mind and decided to explore a bit on my own. One of my aunts decided to take me out to lunch in Mongkok. What a weird name. I can't be telling. One of my aunts decided to take me out for lunch in Mongkok and I had to meet her around 1 o'clock. On my way there, while I was waiting for a bus, I encountered a panhandler who was on the side of the street. Note this is one of the common parts of Hong Kong, Sing Yi to be exact. He approached me and asked me for a bit of money because he was hungry. I gave him 20 Hong Kong dollars, about $2.50, and left for a bowl of noodles at one of the local places if you knew where to look. He took a look at what I was giving him. That's it? Can I have more? Sorry, the only other note I have is 100, and I need that to reload my transit card. I can't give it to you. Please, I'm hungry. $20 should be enough for one meal. Don't be so stingy. Can you give me 100? I told you I can't. I need to reload my transit card because I only have enough for one fare on my card. I know you're a tourist. You have plenty of money. And you can just put the 20 in the card instead. Hands me the 20 and points to the 100. At this point the bus arrives, so I hurry on board before this bloke can say anything else or attack me or something. The look on his face was strikingly similar to this. As the bus pulls out, I can see that he's being moved on by the police.